Thank you, President Rondeau, for allowing me to speak to the winter quarter class of 2020. To the students, congratulations for earning your degrees in the fields of electrical engineering, arts, science, and business administration. Just a note here, just you and I are on common ground there, because when I went to Tulane for my undergraduate degree, I joined the electrical engineering program also. But the difference between you and me is I lasted 6 months before it was pretty clear I was not going to be an electrical engineer, so congratulations to those who stuck it out. To the families, thank you for your support. And I know you wish you could sit alongside your graduate in King Hall, watching them walk across the stage, but this day is no less special. Your support and encouragement to your graduate is still important. For the staff and professors who work so hard to modify their lessons, thank you for your steadfast devotion to this institution and to these students. You allowed learning to continue uninterrupted with the same high academic rigor expected at Naval Postgraduate School. To the graduates, each of you set a goal over the last few years, worked hard in the classroom, and then adapted to an all-virtual classroom to finish your degrees. The lessons you learned as you adjusted to the changing environment are important to remember as you transition back to the fleet, your brigade, your squadron, or your work center. Through your studies here at Naval Postgraduate School, you received the critical thinking tools necessary to leverage the power of information. In the future, the Joint Force can no longer expect to win on technical capabilities alone. Your ability to rapidly process information will seize the initiative against a peer adversary. The future fight will be fluid with an ever-changing environment. It will demand that sailors, soldiers, airmen, and Marines, and our civilian workforce have the intellectual rigor necessary to make sense of the environment, decide, and act. The military profession is a thinking profession. Intellectual capability becomes more important as the joint services turn to meet the demands of a future operating environment characterized by peer-level competition and conflict. And although the environment and equipment will change, what must remain constant is our ability to understand, decide, and act faster and more effectively than our competitors. During your studies, you analyzed a problem, made sense of the information, and responded effectively in the form of your thesis. We need leaders like you who can think through multiple layers of the problem, then quickly provide key operational solutions. The fleet needs people who can accurately recognize cues, quickly make sense of information, and respond effectively. This is what will provide our allies and us an advantage when we do not have the technological or capability edge. Because in the end, it will not be technology that wins the next conflict. The winning force will be the one who has the faster, more effective decision-making process and can outthink and operate with technology in new ways. It will be the force with the intellectual edge. Because of tomorrow's uncertainty, we must continue to prepare to adapt to the unexpected through education. I ask that you take all that you learned from your studies at NPS, and not just the material in your textbook, but the means of thinking through complex problems, and turn it into a warfighting advantage for our joint services. In closing, be sure to pause today and reflect on what enabled you to succeed and adapt to the changing environment. Take your ideas and knowledge back with determination and urgency, for this is what will give us our edge over our adversaries. To the students, before you leave, remember to thank your families and your faculty. Additionally, I hope you're able to celebrate safely with friends and family. Again, congratulations to all the graduates. Thanks, and Semper Fidelis.